Hey, welcome back. All right. In this section, I'll be showing us how we can digitize this raster data, this map, probably to at the end of the day create a replica of what we have here, or probably we can get to change it to our own color, as the case may be. So now, while I was trying to bring this in, I brought it in through a folder that was connected to this job, and that is this folder. Now, what I just want to do is I want to create a tool that will enable me to be able to digitize this out. So you come to this folder, then you right click, then you come to new, then you come to file your database. So this file your database, you can give it your own preferred name. Here I'm going to give this Nigeria NN, and that is that. Then on this geodatabase I have created, you right click, you come to new as well. Now create class feature. What the class feature means is the kind of class that you want to digitize. Talking about class, we're talking about the polygon, the line, and the point. Probably the features, the kind of feature that you are digitizing. Take for instance, you want to digitize road network now. That means you are going to do with the line feature. If you are digitizing a boundary related feature, probably buildings, the boundary of a parcel of land, or if you want to show some features that are going to come in the polygon format, then you're using the polygon features. Then if you are digitizing things like well or pole or things that is just going to be picking a point, that's why you make use of the point features. Now I'm going to be using polygon features because what I want to digitize is a polygon in the polygon format. Now there's something you must not make as a mistake. When you type the name, you must not put a space between the name. When you put space now and you try to next, it's not going to go. You tell you the class feature name cannot contain space. So then, if peradventure you want to write a long name, then you can put the underscore sign, then you type whatever you want to type, just like that. For me, I don't need that, so I'm going to leave it like boundary. Then you come to next. Then you come to the coordinate system. So for me, I'm just going to come to the geographic coordinate system. Then I will choose the WGS 1984. WGS 1984 for me. This is it here. Then you apply OK. Then you next. And with that, click on finish. Now we now want to go to digitize. Now you notice that when we created that last feature, it's already showing their interface. Now before you start digitizing, now you come to the editor toolbar. For if peradventure on yours you are not using the editor toolbar, just right click here and see it here. Just because I checked it and show you. If I uncheck it now, you see something will show again. But let me check it back because that is what I need. Now before you can start digitizing, so you come to editor, then you start editing. Now when you click on start editing, you will notice that your icon has changed from this to what I am having here. But this is how you go about it to make things easy. Now you come back to this editor again, then you come to editing windows to bring out these create features. Now when you come to these create features, then you now click on that you want to edit, which is the boundary. Then you now begin to digitize. Then with your left click, you begin to do what try to replicate or trace what you have here. Let me just zoom out. I will just try to take it faster to see how we can replicate this in a few minutes, just for you to have a basic knowledge of what we are. So you get to learn to even zoom to the nearest extent. Here now there are some errors there, but I'll still going to correct them probably after I'm just trying to work with time. Alright, so I'm just going to work with time. Let me just try to digitize this for us. So continue to click on that until you are done with what you are doing. So you continue to do the same thing. If eventually you want to go back, you can undo. Press Ctrl Z button. So that is that for that aspect. So you just continue the same process. Continue the same process for actually this digitization that I'm doing currently is not perfectly aligning with the boundary. So I'm just using this to explain to you what it means to digitize, how you can go about it for your upcoming projects or for what you might want to use it for, right? So we are digitizing already. Digitizing. So okay, I'm almost done. We just have a shape of what we're trying to bring out. So you can just bring this towards as well, like this. And get to see that some part of these maps are not that covered, but you are expected to zoom in to the nearest extent to make sure that you are able to pick the nearest point. Just make sure you're having a replica of what the map is talking. So when you get to the last point, you just double click to get to see that it's covering that side. Alright, so this is just an example of we replicating the boundary of this map. For you to run it, you can just come to editor and just save your edit. Then you come to store edit. So with that, you have been able to replicate this. Then you can always change your color of your map. From that extent, you change it to green or whichever colors. Then you have the outline color as well. This is thickness of the outline, and increase it. Then you can change the color of it as well. Let me change this to, let's assume I change it to red, and click on OK. See that your map now changed to, but then you can open up the layer of see now that we have replicated that boundary. So that is about how we can get to the reference and digitize this. Alright, let's come back to this satellite imagery. Now, looking at this satellite imagery example, let's say this is a study area that I want to work with. Now, let's say I want to work within this axis, within this image, but I just need this few part as my study area, and there's something that I need to do. So now, what I'll just do is just look for a way to bring out this just cut out this portion of the image, then I work with the menu. So you can, okay, let's do this like this. Now let's come to catalog. So when you come to catalog, so now you try to trace back to the program your image so that all your files and everything will be together in the same place. This is the folder I have my image. This is lefty image. You can see it here. You see it as well. So you just right click, you create a new file database and give it a name. I'm gonna give this a name. Let me give it Lekki. Alright, so done that, then I'm gonna create I want to chop out this extent. I'm gonna use this as a case study now, though I have a large image, but where I just want to talk about and use for this study, it's gonna be this area. I want to chop it out and then they work with that. Alright, so come to this place now. I've created the database. Right click, then now before you get to create the class features, try to look at it very well. What are the things that we need so we can get to create them together? Now in this imagery, now I have buildings, I have road network. Let's just deal with those three alone for now. So that means we'll be creating two features. We'll be creating a polygon feature for the buildings, and we'll be creating a line feature for the road. And also let's remember that we'll be creating another polygon feature for the boundary. So this is how we go about that. You created your geodatabase, then you right click on the geodatabase, you come to new, create a class feature. Now let's create first a class feature, that's the boundary. Well, I'll leave it as that. There's gonna be a polygon feature. Come to next. Then the coordinate system that this was is it was created with respect to the WGS 1984. You apply and OK, continue. That's all for that. You get to see that it's now showing here. All right, now you come to this place again, you create the second one that's going to be standing for the buildings. So I'll call it buildings. I'm going to call it the buildings. Then next, it will be a polygon feature too. Then you make sure it's aligning with the coordinate system that we are making reference to. So you come to this place, okay, apply and OK. So you come to next, you are done. So the last one that we're going to be creating is for the line feature, that's for the road network. Come to this as well, then you come to class features, then you're going to change this to line feature, and the name, let me just call it road underscore network. All right, so why add underscore was so that it will be saveable. I'll be able to save it. The thing is that if you did not put underscore within two words, if you put space, it's not gonna save, right? So you got something next. Do the same thing and make sure that everything is in the same coordinate system. All right, so apply. Okay, next, finished. So we're done with that. All right, now so let us now begin. Now firstly, like I said the other time, we are going to chop out this boundary, then begin the digitizing. So firstly, let's go with it. Now for us to digitize, I want to digitize this boundary, bring it out first. I'll carve it out. The many images here around it at least be out of the game, or it's just going to be remaining this. That is where my study area is. Alright, so firstly, let me just, what we can do that, you bring up the editor toolbar, then you start editing. Now what I want to bring out first is my boundary. Okay, but if you have the shape file for your boundary, you don't need to do this I'm about to do. Just import your shape file and carve it out. Alright, so you continue. Now when you click on start, then you continue, then it's not going to bring this option for you from this aspect, that from this side, which of these three features do you want to make use of. For me, I want to make use of the boundary, because I just want to carve out the boundary that I can be able to chop it out. Click on the boundary, then you can just bring it towards 2, 3, and you double left click to end it. So now I have my boundary. Alright, then you can save edit, then you can stop edit. And get to see now that my boundary is covered with this. Now from this as well, you can get to edit to no color as well. The width of it you can change, you can increase it and just make it red. Right, you can see now that it's just showing the boundary in which I want to work with. So what I'm just going to do here is I will be chopping out this boundary, so chopping it off, So it's going to remain the scaling of this guy that is in between this boundary. Now we can only carve it out if our boundary is a shapefile. It is not a shapefile yet. Now on this page, we are going to be converting it to a shapefile to enable us so that we can be able to do the extraction. Now you come to your boundary, then you come to data, come to export data, then you're going to be choosing the output feature class. That is, where do you want to save your data? I have the data where I save my shapefile here. I'm just going to call it boundary. I'm going to call it boundary 2 because I have one boundary before, which is this. So it's going to be like this. Click on shapefile so that your extension can be .shp. Then you click on OK, then OK. Asks you, do you want to add the exported data to the map as a layer? So you say yes. And before you know it, the boundary 2 that I just extracted is there, which is now a shapefile. So you can uncheck this, then you can this, just make it no color, increase this, and here we go. So we now have the same thing, almost the same thing, now we now have it in shapefile format. Now with this, now we can carve out the boundary of our study area. So how do we go about that? We come to the Arc toolbox, they click on extract by max, then it's going to actually input raster. That is the image. Either you bring it towards, either you drag it in like this, or you look for it from this side where you get to key in. And actually input raster or feature mask data. That is what do you want to use to clip out your image? What is the extent in which you want to put it down? Remember, this is not a shapefile, but this is a shapefile. So from this, you can come to this place and you look for it. This is boundary 2. Then you click on now it's going to ask you output raster, that is where you want to save it. So you come to this place, then I have a folder where I save my output raster. So I'm going to be saving it with lexi.tif. Very important. If the extension .tif is not there, it's not going to work. The extraction is not going to work. Just save it with okay, .tif. So you just save and click on OK. So while doing that, you just see that from this place now, it will tell you it is extracting gradually. So as soon as the extraction is done, it's going to come out in the sense that it will tell you clearly. You get to see that it has been extracted and the remaining part of it is left behind. So let's see what will come of it. Alright, now we can get to see that it say extraction by mass, it has been extracted successfully. Now what we do is that this main image in first place, you can just off that, and you see we just have our beautiful imagery here. So with this now we can deal with whatever we want to make use of. Now let's now continue to digitize now. So I'm just going to digitize some road networks and as well as some buildings, and I'll come to the end of this video. So now for us to digitize some of these buildings, so you come as well to editor toolbar, you will start editing. Now it will be asking you which of these features you want to use. Now I want to edit buildings. Click on buildings, OK, continue. Now you now come to this place because we are going to work on building. We are working on building. You click on building, then you zoom to the nearest minimum as well, to nearest extent. So you begin to digitize your building. I'm gonna start with this 1, 2, 3. On the last point, you double left click. You come to this as well. 1, 2, the third one. You double left. Let me just do one more building. All right. So that's what you just get to continue to do till the end of the process. So if peradventure you are clicking on a place that is not the right place that you want to, you can just Ctrl Z undo. Then you click on that place that you want it to be. So that's that for that. If peradventure, so you can just let me just do some other buildings, about 2 buildings that is like this as well. So this is it, right? You can close that. Let me just do one more building as well at random. I'm just going to pick it at random. All right, so that's good. So now let me just do some of this road network. Road network. So you can just come here, you click on road network. Let me just choose road network. It's a line feature. I'll just try to make sure it's at the center of the road. So by choosing the road network, then from this place as well, you do the same thing. So you can do this as well for this side. All right, so that is that. Then you just come to save, edit, then you can stop edit. Now, one thing is this. If you look at the features that we have here, this is road network. As it is now, if I switch off this is what I'm having. But you can as well come to change the icon or the style of your road network. There kind of styles you can use, and just make this a major road. And here as well, you can increase the size here. And as well, your buildings as well, you can get to change the colors of your buildings. You can change the colors to, you can change it to cream, to red, and brown. Depends on probably what the scope of your study is talking about. And so that is that. Then another day you can switch off your layer. You get to see that we have something related to a digital map. So that'll be all for now. That'll be all for now. See you in the next video. Thank you.